Hi there. At the bottom of this probability practice sheet is another independence test. So I'd like to go through that with you. And the question is, do parents smoking and the student smoking appear to be independent of each other? And we're going to use the conditional test on this. You could use either, but in Module 4, we're using the conditional test. Now, in this case, we're kind of interested in the student smoking or not smoking, and then the different options for parent smoking. So in this one, it makes more sense to look at a row, either the student smokes row or does not smoke row, and then look at those totals. So I'm going to use this first row here. So I'm going to use, what's the probability that the student smokes given two parents smoke? Given two parents. Okay, and then I'm going to do that all across the row here. I'm going to do 400 over 1780. And is that equal to the probability that the student smokes given one parent smokes? 416 out of 2239. Is that equal to the probability that the student smokes given no parent smoke? So 188 6. And is that equal to our overall marginal probability that the student smokes? 5375. So 1004 out of 5375. Okay, I should have given myself a little more room to write my totals at the bottom. But luckily I have another blank page down here. I hope you gave yourself room. Okay, so let's go ahead and calculate these. So 400 divided by 1780 is 0.2247. And again, I'll leave the equal signs blank since I don't know what's going to happen. 416 out of 2239 is 0.1858. Here, 188 out of 1356 is 0.1386. And 1004, this is the overall, or you can kind of think of it as the average, 375 is 0.1868. Okay, great. So now let's look at these and compare. We've got anywhere from just under 14% to 18.5, 19 to 22. So we think if no parents smoke, there is less of a chance that the student smokes, right? And if one parent smokes, it's more than that, but it's less than if two parents smoke. There seems to be a clear pattern here, and I would go ahead and say these are different. So not equal. So different means dependent, and remember it's significantly different because we have data here that would vary from sample to sample, group to group. So I would say the student smoking is dependent on whether parents smoke. And when we say dependent, we're saying there's a relationship. You know, there's got to be a little bit careful with causation, but we're saying they're not independent of each other. The parent smoking does appear to affect whether students smoke. And so just to finish out, You know, I could write this out for every single thing, but that would take quite a bit. So I'm just going to finish my statement here with is that the same with a question mark as the probability that the student smokes? Okay, we could have just done one of these, but I think it's really useful to do the whole row. Okay, hope that helps with this example. See you in the next video.